Right, good morning, Roger, Willie, how are we doing? Yeah, something a little bit different today. Akureyri, bit of a different destination. Don't know why, but obviously the scenery's not quite connecting to the aircraft, so we'll ignore that for the boarding process. Yeah, that's probably should be technically attached. There we go. Scenery issues. So here we go, yeah, Gatwick Akureyri. This is a new route for EasyJet. There's a few other airlines that go there. I think Edelweiss and Transavia go there as well. Not too many passengers on this one, which is fortunately pretty good. I was going to have the real call sign, which I think was X-Ray Tango, but some bastards already nicked it. So there's somebody else doing this flight now, so they've nicked the actual call sign. Git. So I've got to abbreviate my call sign to somebody else. X-Ray Sierra, that will do. The route's in there. We can see that plug fuel is about 10.5 tons. We can take another 5.8 based on landing weight. So our landing weight was that 66 tons. So yeah. Now the weather is looking pretty awful. So we can see here 190.29 gusting 39. It's runway 19, so straight down the strip, but not particularly nice. Light rain showers, and then snow showers later as well. So it's all looking pretty horrendous. So it's going to be an interesting one. I might get in gusting 52 as well. May get in, I may not. If I don't get in, I'll probably have to look at somewhere else. So we've got, what's that? Keflavik 260. That's straight down the strip at least. Gusting 55. Oh, horrible. So we may look at Keflavik. If not, we're going to have to look somewhere else, back into Scotland. We've got Aberdeen, Inverness, and Edinburgh. I think Edinburgh would be my first choice. So we'd probably look to come back there. Gatwick's fine. Gatwick's not too bad. Carrick, a bit of rain, etc. That's all absolutely fine. En route stuff, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Jet streams, clear air turbulence, the rest of it. So I saw some flash at my light at my window. NOTAMs, what is the NOTAMs? A couple of things for Gatwick. Not going to worry too much about that lot. Akureyri. Sorry, Willie. Yeah, I was just having a look around before I turned the microphone on. That's temporary in case of eruption in Iceland. Akureyri will be defined as level 3 airport, fully coordinated slots required. So there we go. If Iceland blows up, we might have some problems. Hopefully that won't happen this soon. Keflavik, there's a couple of things. That's fine. Good. Strobes. Cranes. Fine. Edinburgh. A few things in Edinburgh. Stands. Metal plates. I'm sure will be there somewhere. There we go. There's a steel plate. There's one of them. Cranes. There's a couple of taxiways closed. That should have been done by now. Searchlights. Oh, there we go. More steel plates. Yeah. Edinburgh's covered in steel plates. I don't know why. Our runway is closed on. What is the date today? It's 21st, is it? Good. So the runway's not closed. That's fine. So in terms of fuel, we're going to take a lot of extra fuel because we want enough to get to at least Edinburgh. Now Edinburgh is another 2 tons according to this. There we go. Another 2 tons on top of Plog. And we want a bit of fuel to hang around with as well and give it another go, certainly. So I'm thinking fuel decision because we can get 5.5 tons on. I'm going to put 4 on because that gives me Edinburgh. And yeah, gives me lots of thinking time. So I think that's going to be the plan. So let's see if we can get this all started. I don't know why is that up and uploaded. Come on, re-import, please. Thank you very much. Hopefully the stream doesn't cut out as well. I seem to keep having problems with the stream. BOVR meeting, cool. No worries, Liana. Yeah, I'm just sort of, yeah, my PC's not really that happy recently. There we go, 142, so that's not too bad. So let's have another 4. So what's that? 14.5 tons. It's the sort of place where you're not going to mess around with fuel at all. You're going to take as much as you probably possibly can. So in fact, what we do is get you request for fuel in. Get the fuel truck. That's the fuel truck coming along on the taxiway, which wouldn't normally do that. It would be coming out from under here somewhere. You see, fuel trucks don't taxi, or they don't drive on the taxiway. Internet still isn't fixed. How long has that been now, Willie? It's got to be at least 3 weeks, if not more. You're not having much luck, are you, mate, really? See, I don't really have any problems with my internet. It's just don't really have much luck with the sim. Well, the PC. It's the PC, I think. And not only there's a Windows update that isn't actually updating as well at the minute. I'm not too sure why that is. But there's something going on with the Windows update as well. See, normally it's only one person doing this, so maybe it's training. I must admit, I do quite like the little animations that they've got. Even to the point where they've got the little fuel bowser thing open. This is actually quite deep. If you ever looked in one of these, they go down about sort of 4 or 5 feet. You wouldn't want to sort of step in one, and because it would hurt quite a bit. So they're like a big well with a big sort of fuel pipe coming out of it. There's only one fuel connector as well. There's not 2 hoses. There's only actually one. Right, anyway, let's... Oh, not that one. Let's go back in here. Loads. Let's just do it real time. And let's request boarding. Do you ever get contamination issues? No, Willie, never. I've never had any issues with contamination. It's not to say it hasn't happened. I mean, it has happened in places. So I thought I was reading something the other day actually about that. In one of our safety things. What was it? I can't remember. I'm sure I read something recently about it. So yeah, it does happen. But quite rare, I suppose. It's a lot more common on the more... what would you say? Non-Western places, I suppose, is the best place. Most of sort of Europe, America, Northern Africa. You know, most places are actually pretty good. Let's just see if I can. Here's my flight plan. Is that the one? That's what I'm after. Right, I need my flight plan ready. So what's the call sign? 2 easy. Oh, 2. Who are we? 28 X-ray Sierra. Cost index is 4. What's the temperature on the ground? (10°). 3905. So I'm not really looking at the chat at the minute. I'm just doing the flight plan. Wind. Let's download that. Flight plan. Departure. 26 left. Lambourne. 6 Mike. That should be joined up. Good. Arrival. So it's an ILS on one-way 19. I've actually done a tutorial for Akureyri, which I'll come back to later on, but it's actually an ILS. Apparently it's a Pezzle or something. I don't quite... Pixum 1 Mike. Alex. Don't know where that's going to go, but we'll have a look at it.
Go traffic, easy 46, Papa Foxtrot, departed 26 left, Minfo 1 Mike.
Oh, there is like an arrival. Okay. Interesting. Good. Right, that's done. That's done. EGKK 26 left. What else do I need to do? Performance will come back to that would come to 0 fuel weight. 57.2. It's probably going to be 340. Probably going to be quite heavy, so probably about 340. CNR 2.6 to Gatwick. So I think it's about 10 tons. It's actually a bit more than that. So we're going to take, what's that, 14 and a half. We're going to take. So yeah, well above max landing weights in the minute, but loads of extra fuel, which is kind of what we're after. Let's copy you. That's done. Oh, it's all very laggy still. Right, do we have? We got tower 36525. We should have a D-Atis on here, shouldn't we? Right, Gatwick. Information Alpha. 26F 350. What's that? Might yeah. 0208. Probably use worst case winds. 10 degrees. A1021. What's A102? Should be Q, shouldn't it? It's in American. Across. That's very detailed ATIS, isn't it? Right, good. That's that done. Come back to this. Mass and balance has been done. Got my services. Let's get rid of the chocks. Let's get the AP on. Get the emergencies in, and my willow. What's the holding willow? Oh Christ, now you're asking. 285 left, I think. Oh, that's right in my brain. Normally it's in there. 285 left. There you go. That's in. That's in. 26 left. Perfect. Right, that's done. That's done. That's done. Just need to do performance in a second. Should hopefully get. Oh, let's have a quick look at the failures. We can have a look at a failure. There we go. Failures on. So it's defaults. No load sheet just yet. I think I do want to see. I wonder if we got PDC. Let's see. How do I do that? ETC. Oh god, I can never remember how to do this. ETC requests. There we go. It's in a slightly different place. Right, where are we? Gatwick. EGKK. EIAR. Easy. Who are we? 28 something in it. 28 X-ray Sierra. Alpha 552. Right, let's see if that works. It probably won't, but we can always have a look. What else do I need to do? Probably look at performance. What's our takeoff weight going to be? Let's have a quick look. So about 71.5 tons. I think it's dry. Yeah, it's dry. On no anti-ice. Was it wet? I don't think it was wet. No, it doesn't seem to be wet. It'd be good if they put the runway condition codes on here. But it's not raining, so it looks fine. So anti-ice no, packs off 71.05. It's going to be about 30%-ish. So rough figures, signal weather. Yeah. In fact, I don't want to do that. I want to do worst case winds. 0.0208. It's gone up a little bit. 1022 now. Let's go Bravo 1. I'm assuming everybody's still there, everything's gone quiet. Hey Mark. So that's good. 022. That one. Right, I think we're pretty much ready to go. We just need performance now. 220 dot screen. Oh, that's good. That's handy. Not quite there, the fuel yet. Apologies if it's all a little bit laggy. It's a bit laggy for me as well, but it's not too bad. It's just about usable. Doing departure briefing, you get the fuel, get the final load sheet before. You can do it before RGN. Yeah, because the departure brief isn't really. You're not really focused on the figures, the load sheet and the sort of weight and balance validation, as we call it. That's all sort of done separately, I suppose. We get a load sheet, it's a paper load sheet, and then we do what's called a weight and balance validation. So we know these are the rough figures based off the flight plan. So you know our surface weight is roughly going to be 57.2, and then obviously we get a load sheet which has got the actual passenger figures on. So that may change a little bit. You may be like sort of, I don't know, in this case we might be, I don't know, 57 tons exactly, because there might be a couple of passengers less than what the flight plan was predicting, so you're a couple of hundred kilograms down. So you do that via FlySmart. You do sort of weight and balance validation to make sure this is correct with an accurate zero fuel weights centre of gravity, and then you can do your performance based on the load sheet figures. And then the dispatcher will do any LMCs, which are last minute changes, and then they will plus and minus any passengers that haven't boarded, or maybe an extra one's got on or got off, etc. And then you can adjust these figures. And there's tolerances, there's limits. So basically the rule is any negative LMCs, you can just keep the original figures. If there's any positive LMC which is above 250 kilograms, you've got to then change these and redo your performance. And if the centre of gravity, if the zero fuel weight centre of gravity is changed by 2%, so if this was like 31% on the initial figures, and then it went to, I don't know, 34% on the last minute changes figures, you'd have to redo it again. But that's kind of done separately. The actual departure brief is then sort of separate to that, I suppose, because you don't really need to worry too much about the performance or the load sheet figures for the departure brief. The only thing it may affect, obviously, if you're quite heavy, things that on this departure we have a maximum speed 220 knots, which actually this is increasing. So as the aircraft is getting heavier, I guess with the passengers coming on, Yes, I guess this is happening live, isn't it? Not that one. So that's some balance. So yeah, as our passengers are boarding, this wouldn't change. This wouldn't change live. These figures are only based on this information here. So yeah, our green dot speed is 225. So we're going to have to sort of fly this first turn either at S speed and leave the flaps out, or we might be able to allow the flaps to automatically retract at 210 knots and just fly it sort of the slats out. I don't really like doing that. I think it's a little bit of a, I don't know, what's the word? I think it's abusing the safety systems of the Airbus a little bit, so I don't really like doing that. I prefer just to leave it as S speed and fly the first turn in a configuration, and then we can clean up once we sort of get going in the right direction. So yeah, these don't change live, they don't update, they're based off the actual load sheet figures, effectively, or the real world, the actual figures that you are. Right, well, I haven't had a PTC, have I? So that's not much use. That was all in. Don't even have a load sheet yet either. Have we got tower? Yeah, tower's still on, and ground's on as well. 128.05. Right, guards on 2. Let's see if we can get a clearance. Gatwick grounds, very good morning. EC28 X-ray Sierra, stand 552 or 320. Got information Alpha requesting clearance to Akureyri, please. Silence.
Sorry, station coding, say again.
Gatwick ground, LOE C28 X-ray Sierra, stand 552. Got information Alpha 320 requesting clearance to Akureyri, please.
AZ28 X-ray Sierra, Gatwick ground, good morning, stand by.
I'm fairly sure I filed the flight plan. I'm 99% sure of that. I always forget, so I actually remember doing it. I think I did anyway. So I say night flight plans filed. I'm sure he'll say that in a second. Right, how are we doing? Almost there. Another 30 odd passengers to go. I think fuel is done. Yeah, fuel is done. That's good. So we get the belts on. Get packs on. Ooh. Keep it a bit cooler. Didn't do any of this, did I? I should have done. Ooh. Yeah. Forgot to do me checks, which I should have done. Was yeah, it's good. Good, that's done. I think everything else is done. Yeah, so it's an EasyJet flight. This is. I mean, this actually went today as well. With the weather that it is up there, I'm impressed that they went. I suppose it's within limits, but if they, oh, there they go, about to literally land. So they have landed.
And AZ28 X-ray Sierra, Gatwick ground.
Yeah, go for EZ28 X-ray Sierra.
AZ28 X-ray Sierra, sorry for the wait. Your kit to destination as foiled. Bravo India Alpha Romeo. Land 16 Mike departure. Squawk. Stand by, sorry, just having some issues there. Squawk 2006.
Thanks very much, clear to Curry, Landport 6 Mike, squawk 2006, easy 28 X-ray Sierra.
Easy 28 X-ray Sierra, your read back is correct.
Good. Oh, there we go. 2006, right, good, that's all on me. Landport 6 Mike is what we got, 4,000 stop. Yeah, they've just landed. I'm impressed. They've landed and they've got in. And they're facing to the south. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually, facing that way. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Yeah, as well, yeah. I'm impressed they've done it. They've come up down the west, and yeah. So the real flight's got him. Yeah, I haven't put anything in yet, Liana, only because I'm trying to sort of minimise the amount of things that I run in whilst I'm in Gatwick. So once we get going, remind me, and I'll get it all up to date. So I haven't opened the application because I'm just trying to keep unnecessary applications open at the minute. Put 200. Oh yeah, so I did. Yeah, well done. 200. See, it's shit spots. Phoenix shit spots. That's what it is. Well done. Good spot. Yeah, we all know what we think about the Phoenix shit spots. So they got about 7 minutes to load. Which, oh, it's laggy. I need a PC. I don't know where the passengers are. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm going to interfere with it, start interfering with things, and it will just start going wrong. No, that's all good. That's all disconnected. So yeah, nearly there for the passengers. Sure, won't be too long before GSX has got everybody on. So yeah, brief-wise, it's pretty straightforward. It's sort of straightforward out of Gatwick.
2 Julius Fox 10 113, ready for push startup.
Turn you down a bit.
Airline 2 Julius Fox Gatwick, good morning, 113.
Yeah, out of Gatwick. It's going to be quite heavy by the looks of it. So what's that, 228? Let's go. Yeah, let's do what I like doing. Let's go S speed around the corner. Oh, zero. How did that go in as? There we go. 200 knots around the corner. That's what we want to do. 2 engine taxi, I think, is quite heavy. Landport 6 Mike, that's in there. We will monitor the rate of climb and departure, maybe departure out of Heathrow or something, get away, switch to TCAS. If London Control was online, I don't think they are. No, they're not, but London Control may have given us a direct quite early on in the term, which is quite useful. That sort of shaves a little bit of time off. But we'll just follow this departure until we're quite clear that there's nobody else around.
Easy 28 Tango Mike, thank you very much. Stand 48 right.
There we are, above max landing weight. Oh, where is it? There it is. So yeah, well above max landing weight, nearly, what's that, 5 tons or so over. So it's going to be a few hours before we're below that. So we need to come back. It's an overweight landing checklist. We need to come back in here. It's pretty straightforward. Landing distance should be absolutely fine. We can double check it on here, but really the only thing we need to do with an overweight landing checklist is just get the APU on and get the packs running off the APU. We can quite easily see all this. Boarding's complete, perfect. Gatwick 26 left. It's probably good. That's the weather. So if we're going to be landing about 71 tons, probably be less than that. But there you go. Medium order brake and max reverse is still absolutely fine. So we can get into Gatwick, no problem. So we need to come back. What else do I need to say? Weather's generally fine. The aircraft's working, no terms. Not really too much. A couple of work in progress places. And not really too many other threats. So it should be pretty straightforward, this. Just be nice to get a load sheet coming through. I think we're due to go in about 3 minutes. We're not going to quite make that. Never mind. Everything on the overhead is done. I think you can be disconnected now. Yeah, ground services. Don't need that. Don't need that. Looks like the person who stole my call sign, they also got in as well. I wonder if they're going to the Faroe Islands. I'd like to think so. Let's have a quick look. They are, yes, there we go. That's what makes sense, doesn't it? A Faroe Islands airline going to Faroe.
Airline 2 Juliet Fox, ready for taxi.
Airline 2 Juliet Foxtrot, Roger, taxi, holding point Alpha 3, runway 26 left via Papa and Alpha November.
Alpha 3, 26 left via Papa and Alpha November, Airline 2 Juliet Fox.
Come on, can't be far off. Still don't have a load sheet. That's all done. That's done. Oh, I haven't done the performance, have I? Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look on the preliminary. Yeah, not that one. That one. So obviously we'll double check the load sheet, just make sure it's all correct. So 71.5, about that. Yeah, 46, 47, 49. Well, I think we do flex, yeah, 57 degrees. Engine acceleration, thrust and acceleration, that's all now about 800 feet. It's actually a little bit higher. There's only something in Gatwick. It's 1050, I think. It's the latest one. There we go. Boarding's complete. Good. Right, so where's my load sheet? Come on, hurry up. So this is the preliminary one, I think. Oh no, it's maybe final. Yeah, 57.3. So yeah, 0 fuel weight is fine. It's within limits. 42 plus 6 babies. 0 fuel weight 31.4. Just amend that. 14.5 tons. We've got that. Takeoff weight is actually about 27.2. That's what you wanted to set it at. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's any change to it. Good, that's that done. Right, well, I think we're ready to go.
Airline 2 Juliet Foxtrot, contact Gatwick Tower now 124.T30.
Just check. Say J Hulk, how you doing?
124.30.
I'm impressed the stream's still going, to be fair.
Airline 2 Juliet Fox.
Airline 2 Juliet Foxtrot, just confirm 124.T30.
It's ready.
124.230, sorry, Airline 2 Juliet Fox. Thanks for that.
Airbus.
EC28 Tango Mike ready for taxi.
EC28 Tango Mike, taxi.
Double preparation checklist aircraft
runway
acceptance
26 left
is
via Papa and
completed.
Alpha November.
So look at that. So
Alpha
yeah,
3
all quantity's a little bit more
Alpha
normal.
November 28 Tango
Again, I
Mike.
usually say it's usually between sort of 15 and 18 quarts. Usually, that's usually a bit high, 21. Hydraulic quantity is good. Fuel quantity is, we've got 14.5 and it's balanced. Seatbelts, they are on. ADRSs, we have 3 in nav, and the BARF is QNH1022. Copy preparation checklist complete. Oh, right, what else have we got to do? That's it, I think. Let's go. Go when we can. That's that's all done. That's done. Right, perfect. Let's get you on. No. Now closed, good. Garrett Ground, EC28 X-Ray Sierra's stand 552. We are ready, push to start.
EV28 X-Ray Sierra, Roger, stand 552, push and start approved, face east.
Thanks, push to approved, face east, EC28 X-Ray Sierra. Right, so before start.
Checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Parking brake is on, takeoff data is set, all confirmed even, windows they are closed, PDs, don't care about them, doors, they are closed and armed, and the beacon is on. Full start checks complete. New SOP as well on takeoff, we've got to call the auto thrust now, which I keep forgetting to do. To be honest, on takeoff actually, I do remember it on takeoff, we've got to say it once you get to the thrust reduction acceleration altitude as well, and it goes wide, so I keep forgetting to do that. So there we go, that's an SOP that I keep missing, which is a new change that we've had. So if I don't say auto thrust white, you can shout at me. Face east.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
EV28 Tango, mighty contact Gatwick, Tower now 124.230, goodbye.
Tower 124230, goodbye.
Tango Mike, is that another one going to Akureyri by any chance? No, it isn't. Oh, he's going to, what's that? Hagada. Ooh, nice. Well, that's a long one. Cool. Yeah, I don't have that much time in the day to do that, sadly. Right, anyway, let's start the engine. So it's engine motor selector. Let you start. Yeah, that's all good. That's done. So it's done number one. How long is this flight? I've actually forgotten. What's that? I don't know what that was. Cabin pressure. Something. 3 hours. Almost 3. What's that? 2 o'clock. Yeah, might be alright.
Please set parking brakes.
Hopefully.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Alright, 2's good. Start number 2. Sorry, 1's good. Start number 2. Right, I'm just going to get rid of them just because it's a little bit slow.
Ground.
Otherwise,
we have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
yeah, 3 hours. So if I got a divert or something, I may not have time to do that. I've got to walk the dog at 3. Hopefully it'll be alright. We've got a little bit of fuel in the sensor tanks, yeah. Okay. So you started. Yeah, it's back to normal. EPU's off, don't need the anti-ice. That's coming off. We got that. That.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
7 something, which is probably about there
Left
anyway.
is clear. Right is clear.
So duck's disappeared. Lady with the pin, bye. Come on. I wish they went this way. I wish GSX would change it. Instead of going to the front of the aircraft, they always go to the side. They never go, well, very rarely anyway. I mean, if you sort of, yeah, they always go. So I wish they'd just change the animation, put them over here somewhere a bit more, so a bit more normal. Anyway, right, they're on their way. After starts, we can do that. Anti-ice is off. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim got about 27.2% set, and rudder trim is neutral. So the after start checks. Not the after starts. Taxi. Yeah, it is the after starts. Can't even remember what I'm doing. Right, that's done. That's done. He's clear on left. Ground EC28 X-Ray Sierra ready for taxi.
QB28 X-ray Sierra, taxi heading point to Alpha 3, runway 26 left via Papa and Alpha November.
Thanks, Alpha 3, 26 left by Papa and Alpha November, easy, 28 X-ray Sierra. Right, clear on Z left and Z right. I don't know where you're going. Someone else on a taxi when they shouldn't be. Take away his driving license. Away we go. Brakes are checked. Be nice if you put that position. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. It would be a bit better if you could do that. Right, let's do a quick flight controls before I forget anything. Let's fill up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, full left rudder, full right rudder, neutral. Maybe it's something they will change in the future. Right, that's on. That's all on me. That's on. That's on. Quick pairs. We've got Bravo figures if they give it to us. We're going from Alpha anyway. No LMCs or anything, so the speeds are all valid. Engine departure straight ahead, 1700 feet, left turn down to Willow. Hold there, come back in, overweight. Landing checklist as well. Departure, we've got the Lambourne 6 mic, which should be in the box. There it is. Now we're stopping at 4,000 feet. Right, get rid of you. Taxi checks, flight controls checked, flap setting config 1. FMA, climb up blue 152, red unprotected wind shear is on, eco memo is takeoff, no blues, and EFBs are there, I don't care what they are. That's done. It'd be nice when, I think Inibuilds are bringing out a new Gatwick, aren't they, at some point. I think that's in the plan, so that'd be quite nice once they've got that. So I do find this one's just a little bit out of date. There's a stand up here, isn't there? 103, I think it is. So it's sort of, well, it's there marked, but it's not really. There's no gate. So yeah, this one needs to be mended a little bit. So yeah, it'd be nice when they've got a newer rendition of this one. Was it Alpha 3, wasn't it? Oh yeah, this was Alpha North. Before I start going the wrong way. I didn't do the engines, did I? Must have had 3 minutes, I'm sure we did. Forgot to do the timer. Oh look out, exactly. Yeah, it is. Was ATC all buggered off? No, they're still there. That should be off really, shouldn't it? Because I know it flashes on VATSM if it's on the wrong place. AC28 X-ray Sierra is ready for departure.
AC28 X-ray Sierra, start for the wake to contact tower 124, that's 1230, goodbye.
Thank you, 124, 230 is the 28 X-ray Sierra. 124. I thought I changed this. 23. Did I not? I thought I pre-selected this frequency. Maybe I didn't. Right, there we go. So we'll have 3 minutes by the time that's done. Tower hello, EC28 X-ray Sierra, Alpha 3 ready for departure.
EC28 X-ray Sierra from Alpha 1, runway 26 left, you are clear to take off. Service wind at 330 degrees, 11 knots.
Thank you, clear takeoff 26 left, around 3 EC28 X-ray Sierra. Right, let's get these on. No, come on. On. Oh, come on. Fucking thing. That's on. That's on. Right, line up checklist. Cabin is secure for takeoff. Takeoff runway is 26 left, fire Alpha. Takeoff clearance is confirmed. TCAS, we have TARA, packs 1 and 2. They are both off. What's going on with the textures? Yeah, I don't see this texture problem's coming back. I thought that had been sorted. Or is this just the textures of the scenery? Oh, maybe it's the textures of the scenery. It looks that bad. No, it's not that bad, I suppose. Right, anyway, we're ready. Let's go. So wind's from the right. Oops. Ooh. Steering is a little bit sensitive. There we go. Manflex 57 SRS runway. All the thrust is blue. Engine. There we go. Not too sure what's going on there. Come on, sensor line. Large knots. E1 rotates. What's your climb? Gear up. Ooh, it's wobbly. Didn't like that. I don't know what was going on with that one. Anyway, let's get that in. AP1. Thrust, climb, climb. Auto thrust. Yay, I said it, remembered. Alright, anti-ice coming on. So we're just going to hold S speed round this corner.
EC28 X-ray Sierra, report passing altitude.
Just passing at 2,100 feet now, EC28 X-ray Sierra.
EC28 X-ray Sierra, thank you. No further ATC, Mons Unicom 122 decimal 8, have a good flight.
Thank you very much, thanks for service, Unicom now 122 decimal 8, EC28 X-ray Sierra. Alright, that's in. Alright, so assume they probably clear us up to 6,000, so let's just do that. So open climb 6,000 blue. So if there's no traffic around, I will just make an early left-hand turn. We've got somebody. There he goes. It's a Bristol guy. That's okay. So in reality, there isn't really any traffic around, so you probably get a nice, quick, early sort of left-hand turn off the SID on this one. I know that Faro Airlines, he's somewhere around here. Pax, dickhead. My fault. Too busy chatting.
Group traffic, speedbird 966, coming to taxi via Kilo Alpha.
Let's keep on going up. Let's go 20,000 initially. Set standard. Standard is and cross checks flight level 200 blue. Right, so in reality, ATC would probably give us a nice early left turn here, which would be good. So let's go north. It's probably like most likely is going to happen. Also saves a bit of time as well. That's for speed flap 0, speed check flap 0. Done. Geese up. Crew can be released. And so that can come off. That's the cruise. 34. Yeah, 34 should be okay. They have us at 36 was the plan. Obviously a lot heavier than that initially, the sort of initial flight plan. So yeah, 340 should be fine. Let's keep on going up. There we go, flight level 340 blue.
Heathrow traffic, good morning, Speedburn 99, Pushback 9535 facing south, Heathrow traffic.
Heathrow traffic, 505, pushing back, stand 505.